actually are picking up the expenses for our main expense on this, is we're doing nitrate testing. We've got a 10 plot. I'm going to kind of go through here what my practices are, how I do things. The dates, the top dates, don't get too hung up with them as far as years, but in the fall of the year, I put all of my seed in the ground with the grain drill, or I should say most of my seed in the ground with the grain drill. There we are on soybean stubble. This is a field that was planted October 11th this past season, and picture was taken December 2nd, and the amount of cover that's on there. We try not to disturb any more of the stubble. We have to. We try to be fairly gentle with our coulters, and we've got a nice green cover going into winter on that, and that'll show you your roots and maybe somewhat of a little bit of compaction area down there, but everything seems to break apart. Everything that the speakers have said today here, I agree with 100% with them. It's just amazing how quick you can turn soil around with a cover crop. No tilling in a cover crop. Leaving the roots in the ground and keeping a green crop on that land as long as you can throughout the year. It's just phenomenal. This was, there again, you see the roll. This is the cover crop plot up on Route 78. The various different crops. This was taken on December 20th of 15, which was a very warm December. We had a colder November, then it warmed up in December. This actually here, this one here, I'll refer to this picture here. This is actually sorghum, and or sorghum Sudan grass, I guess. And that was, when we had our plot day, that was taller than I was, and I've got quite a few tells say, how the heck are you going to plant through that? You're going to have to mow it or disc. I said, no, everything will be no-till. We'll get through it one way or the other. And there again, we've got good ground coverage. It was fall terminated by itself, it froze off, but there was no green in it. There again, this is that December 20th time frame picture, and that's what we had for one of our strips with radishes and turnips. Here, we're getting a little closer to the planting time here. This is the March picture. There again, what they talked about all day long is cover crop. I'm assuming this was rye on cereal rye fodder, seeded in the fall on bean stubble. But the earthworm activity, the white roots, the soil life, everyone up here is probably seeing the same thing. It's just amazing how this soil will turn around in what you see in it. Okay, a little later on, earthworm holes. I've had some concern, like they talked today too, as far as the more holes you put in the ground. We kind of joke around with a couple fells up our way too. You've got black tile and brown tile, and the worms of the brown tile. But it aerates the soil, and it does move nutrients up and down. That's actually I consider that my tillage. Last fall, before we started harvesting beans, I mentioned to my wife, I said, we've got our fall tillage done already. And she kind of looks at me and I said, well, with that earthworm activity and everything going on in that soil, we're done. And we really don't have any compaction problems. Everything seems to be going together pretty well. Then we're going to terminate in the spring. This is cereal rye that was planted in the fall. We'll get that terminated a few days later. This actually was a field, if you notice the corn rows in there, this is one of the fields that was actually spread with a fertilizer spreader with fertilizer spreader with potash and cereal rye in. And that's pretty good coverage there also. That would be no-till in the soybeans. There was no-till in the soybeans this last spring. Here we're no-tilling corn into oats and red clover. That basically was fall terminated. That's a rear view of it. But like I say, with the trash whippers we have nowadays, with the air down pressure on them, different set of closing wheels. We've actually got the hydraulic down pressure on that planter. I was actually considering going to a vertical till machine, and I thought I'd put my money in my planter instead, and I'm really glad I did for various reasons. Not that anything's wrong with the vertical till machine, but in my operation it just works better. This is Earthworm castings, there again, you just can't see enough of those creatures around, and that was in a no-till, in a no-cover crop at 15. This is that sorghum sedan grass that was 6 foot high last fall. Basically, we no-tilled into it. That's the same. No, that isn't the same strip. Excuse me. This is. No, that is that same strip. But it just mellowed out, healed out, something beautiful. And there again with your earthworm holes and how the residue all, dies back and decomposes in that. Here we're no-tilling for some cereal rye that was terminated. This is corn and oats and red clover. The cover on that was just phenomenal. We had 5-inch rain in June in our county, and there was virtually no erosion that I could tell in these heavy cover crop fields. Soil health indicators, we've got earthworms repopulating soil in the process of it. We've got a turnip over here that's decomposing. A lot of organic, or a lot of food for earthworms and the soil microbials laying on top of the ground and being mixed in here also in time. One of the biggest benefits too is the retention of soil water and nutrients. One of the things I try to explain to people is an inch of rain is about 27,000 gallons, and an acre is about 10 yards less than a football field. Well, in Joe Davis County was 37 inches of total precipitation. That's actually about 1 million gallons an acre per year. And that's a lot of water. If we can slow that down and get it into the ground and be able to use it for that crop, that's what our goal is. And actually, I've heard, whether this is right or not, I don't know if these numbers are correct, but they claim it takes about 5,000 gallons to produce a bushel of corn. And when you do the math on it in Joe Davis County, at that 1 million gallons, that'd do about 190 bushel corn. And they claim it takes about 12,000 gallons to do a bushel of beans, and they give you about 87 bushel, give or take. So if you do the math on some of this stuff, it's kind of interesting too, what we're up against. This is beans and cereal rye. We had some trouble last year terminating some of our crop with the way the spring weather was. The cereal rye seemed to almost bolt at one stage, and we try to terminate around a foot, give or take, depending what the weather is and timing. But I had the fields will look worse than this, than that one anyway. But they turned out well. Here's just a picture of we try to cross our drill marks somewhat to our planting, our cash crop rows are anyway. I just thought that's kind of a neat picture of the cover we have. There again, we get into the soil health aspect of things. The residues recycled, a lot of earthworm holes, big earthworm holes. You just can't say enough about that. This is taken 4th of July. This is actually the month, or a part of a month later than those previous two field pictures of the beans, and you wonder if that's rye or beans, and that field actually over the scale went 68 bushel of beans, not rye. It was beans, that was a bean yield. And actually I had a field that did look worse than that actually went about 76 bushel. Now they're getting that may not be as big as a lot of these yields, but they're getting them all non-GMO, and actually the bean I plant is about a 10-year-old bean. So I do get a premium for that, so I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing with this. There again, more soil. This actually, what I'm noticing is my top, I don't know, inch 2, whatever, is just all reconstructed earthworm castings. It's just unbelievable if you get digging around it. I have no problem whatsoever as far as crusting, very, very little erosion. We do use a lot of gypsum for various reasons, and I think that's probably somewhat of a benefit also. Here's corn on corn with the cereal rye the previous fall. You can see some of the rye that had escaped. It didn't really seem to bother the plant. There again, the recycling of the nutrients in the crop. We have a chopping head in my program that works real good for no-tilling in the fall, plus we get that residue on the ground. And I think that's a plus for erosion and get it back to recycle. Here's a particular field. This is about a row or two over from my chopper, my combine. And that's actually a piece of corn that's spit out. But all this rough texture, that's all earthworm castings. And that might be an earthworm burrow underneath there. And everything just gets recycled. It's amazing. About the time you want to put new fodder back on the ground, the old fodder's all recycled and taken care of. Here back in 15, we had a large or heavy rain actually on our cover crop field from the second year. Real steep and hilly. This is actually taken about 36 hours after that heavy rain, and the ground is still, you can see the moisture in the ground, the earthworms are out yet because it's plenty wet, and those tiles ran for about a week afterwards. There again, we do have possibly some issues with tiles, but I'm sure if I didn't have that ground dried out, this is real shaly ground also, if I didn't have enough capacity there to hold X amount of that rain, we would have had more erosion on the top of the fields also. This is kind of an interesting figure. If you notice, there's a root way down here. Now, this is shale. This is a pit that was dug, shale rock, different things. I'm assuming this is an old earthworm channel, as dark as that is. And this is probably about 3 foot down. And it's just amazing how the crops and plants and earthworms and everything else works in this. It just amazes me every time you dig a pit. Same way here, you see this is solid shale, earthworm channels, roots. We kind of took a shovel and dug in there, but in this piece over here, you can see there's a root sticking out there, and how those roots actually go down. You don't see any earthworm holes here, but how the roots will break through and go into that shale. Here again is our Black Hawk plot as the previous picture. This confirmed today, I think, what the previous presenter had said. This is a pit that was dug on September 15th. This is November 30th, cover crop day. There's an earthworm channel here, and I may mention that there was weeds growing down here. This is about 2.5 feet below the surface of the soil. And I asked, how do you think that got down there? And a couple guys said, oh, it blew in or something. I said, well, we got looking, and there's several different species of weeds down there. And I said, I bet that earthworm took that down there. And I think that was confirmed to me today. It's amazing how that earthworm will move nutrients up and down and recycle everything. And here's just another example also of earthworm channels and that. And these are deep in the soil, and that's really beneficial to our program. One reason I'm really excited about earthworms is it's been said that whatever an earthworm consumes, it comes out the other end 10 times more nutritious. Well, if that's the case too, this stuff just all ties together, as far as I'm concerned. With the nutrients and recycling and everything, it all ties together. This is a turnip that we had off the plot, and it's a cold day on November 30th, which it should be, but there again, some of the cover in the background, different things. And then if everything goes well, you hope you can fill your grain bins that way. It's a lot easier than trying to fill them with a combine and your normal harvest. But that's always a good sign when the grain goes over your grain bin. So other than that, that's all I have.